You know, I've been telling you all for many, many months now, like, don't put too much stock in the polls. The polls are going to keep changing. Oh my God, Trump's beating Biden by so many points. Oh my God. Relax, don't worry, those polls are going to change. And wouldn't you know it, folks? The polls have gone and changed on us again, and President Biden is once again squarely beating Donald Trump fairly easily. Now, over the last month, other polls have come out that show it's basically a statistical dead heat between Trump and Biden. Biden has the edge by 1 or 2 points in the previous polls from the last month and a half, but it's within the margin of error, so we consider that a statistical tie. Well, a new poll from Quinnipiac came out this week, and it has President Biden on top of Donald Trump by 6 points, well outside of the margin of error for this poll. So Biden is officially beating Donald Trump once again. But Biden needs to understand, and he does, by the way, and I think this is actually why he's winning. The reason President Biden is dominating Donald Trump in these new polls is 100% because of women voters. That is absolutely the bottom line. Because women right now are breaking for Biden over Trump, Biden is crushing him. Let me read you this. By 58 to 36%, women voters favor President Biden over Donald Trump. 58 to 36%, a 22-point gap. And I had said, I think I actually even said it earlier this week, you've got Vice President Kamala Harris who's going around the country right now, and she's talking about Republicans' assault on women's reproductive freedom. And I said at the time, again, just a couple days ago, that that's a good strategy, but Democrats, like, let's not focus only on that. I'm wrong. Like, I was 100% wrong. What they're doing is working. So keep doing it. Again, I will gladly admit that the strategy I suggested is not what they should be doing, because whatever they are doing right now, which is reminding women how bad Republicans are for their safety, not just the reproductive freedom, but that leads into the health and safety of women across the country. And Republicans are more than willing to let women die. They have made that abundantly clear. And that message is resonating with these women. They know which party is trying to get them killed. And it's not the Democrats. So Biden is on top thanks to women. He also holds a sizable 8-point advantage over Donald Trump with independent voters. And to make things even better for Biden, this new poll shows that his approval rating overall has once again rebounded a bit. He's now at 41% approval. He was at, I think, 36, maybe 33, all the way down to there in polls over the last month. He's back up into the 40s, and he keeps going up. His handling of issues like the economy, immigration, even foreign policy, although foreign policy is his weakest one, those are all going up as well. So across the board, Biden's polls are getting much better. Except, and here's the weird thing, he's beating Donald Trump by 6 points, crushing him with women voters, beating the hell out of him with independent voters. But this same poll found that if Nikki Haley's the Republican nominee, she beats Biden. So Nikki Haley's talking point out there saying, I'm the only candidate that can beat Biden. Statistically speaking, she's not wrong. Biden can beat Trump, but Haley can beat Biden. But then in the Republican primary polls, Trump can beat Haley. So we got a real rock, paper, scissors thing happening here. And as long as Trump keeps dominating in the Republican primaries, Democrats can take a breath and 2024 election should be easy. If Haley somehow surpasses Trump, then we got a real race on our hands. But Biden's polls are getting better. They're getting better with every poll that comes out, and that's the important thing. And once again, you got to hand it to women voters for saving the Democratic Party and, by extension, probably saving America too. Ring of Fire is just a few subscribers short of hitting that 1 million subscriber milestone. So if you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so and stay up to date with all of the latest from Ring of Fire.